2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Edwards. Layman is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Jones is out there with Morris. And it's Schroeder in at the point. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here is Rubio. Passes it to Layman. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
And here is LeBron. Outside, Jones. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. And that one hits back iron. And the Timberwolves with possession.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely. So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards kicks to Layman. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Towns, the pass to Rubio. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's James. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Vanderbilt goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
LeBron outside. doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Well, you want to stay on balance and in control. Ricky Rubio, nice catch and shoot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones in the post. Towns on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the line for him here.
Damian Jones taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Minnesota also with the sub. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Over to the left wing. Here's Layman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder against Rubio. Here's Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here?
First one falls for him.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here's Rubio. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Towns against Harrell. Towns with the bucket.
Well, so effective with that jump shot. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem on the offensive end.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Back to LeBron. Pass to Harrell. Rubio with the rebound. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The Lakers in the lead. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels, and it's Towns in at the 5. Here's Horton Tucker. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Horton Tucker, that's good.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Passes to Towns. Over Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell. Schroeder dishes to Harrell. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 4. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
So we get them both.
So many NBA players like to express themselves through style as they come into the arena. For Montrezl Harrell, it's more about the shoes. This guy has gone so far as to design his own kicks.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Horton Tucker, that's good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Noel, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Horton Tucker. Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Matthews. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Now, Wes Matthews getting a reputation for that unreal range.
Here's Noel. They need this. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Horton Tucker. Out to Kuzma. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Noel. Here's Towns. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Karl Anthony Towns can be a 20 and 10 guy consistently. This guy is a workhorse on the glass.
Kuzma, left side. A baseline J. Minnesota with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Noel, no good.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
And the rejection by Towns. And here they come. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Matthews. Reed. Here's Towns. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Matthews. Schroeder outside. And here comes the break. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Kuzma passes to Harrell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
So it's the Lakers now. Los Angeles leading by 5. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Kuzma against Towns. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Kuzma can't get it to go. Now here's McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's a 2 from Towns. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the Lakers, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between the teams in terms of points off the bench. And that could be a big factor in close games. When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
How about you, Shaq? What you think about Minnesota?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Markieff Morris is out there with Jones, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. LeBron, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 5.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
Now LeBron. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Towns with the steal. Up top, Rubio. He's guarded by Schroeder. The shot by Layman, no good. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Morris. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Towns wide open. Rebound the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. James looking it over. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Layman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. Layman's got his second bucket of the night. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now, here's James. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And they double up James. A 3 from Morris, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, here's Rubio. Vanderbilt. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Schroeder. And he lays it straight in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg. But he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Back to LeBron. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron with it. 10 points for him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Horton Tucker. Harrell down low. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Reed the pass to Rubio. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Whoops, anticipated the pass, turnover. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot.
Is he the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Ricky Rubio. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Rubio.
This is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. And LeBron throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's Edwards. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Takes the 3. No good on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here is James. And the dunk by James.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Minnesota, trailing by 17. And it's Layman in the corner. And the 3 off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Layman. Wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here's LeBron. Passes it to Kuzma. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Edwards inside, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Layman. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. James, the pass to Kuzma, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
To the wing right side. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And James throws it down.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Minnesota calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by them and finishing with that highlight reel material.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now here's Edwards. Here's Vanderbilt. Drops in the tray.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Here's Layman. Here's Towns. Back to Layman. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
2 points, that one goes.
How about the effort by Rubio on that play, fighting his way through contact?
LA's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Pass to LeBron. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Edwards.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Now here's James. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Free throw good, Edwards. Here's Caruso. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.